Episode 2, The Blue Ball Inn, Brucetown, Virginia, July 3rd through the 4th, 2025. Part 2. Hello and thank you for joining me today. I'm your host, Airick with B R Paranormal. Welcome to Episode 2 of Evidence with Airick. Today I'm going to continue to review the evidence captured during our investigation of the Blue Ball Inn on July 3rd through the 4th. As mentioned in the last episode, we had a lot of footage from the investigation, so we decided to create several short videos. This is the second in the series. In this episode, we will be reviewing the audio and video evidence from two rooms, the Blue Bedroom and the adjoining seance room. So equipment-wise, we had EVP recorders in both rooms, a wired camera and a wireless camera in the seance room, and two wired cameras in the Blue Bedroom. We will start with the audio evidence from the Blue Bedroom. And just like in the first episode, we captured voices before we completed setting up our equipment. In this first audio clip, it sounds like a man's voice asks, "Right?" To which a woman's voice replies, "Agreed." In this second clip, we hear a man's voice say, "Hello." This was after we had our equipment set up and were actively investigating. During our investigation, we conducted 3 ghost box sessions. One of them was in the seance room. This is the only audio we caught in this room. Ghost box sessions can be challenging. Because of static and interference, you may not always catch or understand the voices in real time. Even during evidence review, you may hear the voices, but not understand exactly what they are trying to communicate. That was our situation. It was difficult to make out what some of the voices were saying, and there were a lot of them. Regardless, we believe we heard some answers to questions asked, and some things we did not expect. So here are some clips from that session. There is one final thing we want to point out. All of the following audio clips are from our EVP recorders during the ghost box session. We are presenting what we believe we heard, and they are our best guesses. If anyone hears anything different, please let us know. And with that, let's proceed.
That's the one. That's the one.
Were you mad at him for investigating?
You went.
Were you mad at him for investigating?
You went.
How many of us are here? How many of us are here?
I just wanted to quickly jump in and say that when the question was asked, there were 4 people in the house, 3 in the seance room and 1 at the nerve center. Now back to the clips.
Cuz. Oh boy. Cuz. Oh boy.
The neighbor. The best. The neighbor. The best.
Mercury. Mercury.
I'm Zach. I'm Zach.
Okay, I just wanted to set up this next clip. It occurs immediately after our team member at the nerve center reported seeing a white mist pass by one of the team in the seance room.
Did somebody just pass me?
Thanks. This one.
Did somebody just pass me?
Thanks. This one. Island smoke. Island smoke.
Someone related to Mary? Someone related to Mary?
Constant. Constant. From he started laughing. From he started laughing.
Before we move on to the video evidence, we wanted to revisit the audio from clip 8. Here it is again.
The neighbor. The best.
While we are unsure of the reference, we find it interesting that a neighbor came through again during the Estes session, as we hear in the following clip.
Murder. Was there a murder in his house? Just do it. A neighbor?
A neighbor killed somebody
Nope.
in this house?
Run.
We will now take a look at the video evidence from the two rooms. The images we will be presenting are of what we call unidentified visual phenomena, or UVPs. In the last episode, we discussed our thoughts about these types of images, so we will not do that here. The first several video clips that we are going to look at are from the True Color night vision cameras in the blue bedroom. In this first clip, a UVP forms at the upper left near the corner of the painting and glides down past the right side of the bed's footboard. Here, a UVP appears near the lamp and camera tripod on the right-hand side and makes its way across the room and out the door into the seance room. The UVP in this clip starts on the right under the portrait and crosses the room to the doorway. In this clip, a UVP starts at the top right by the curtain for a brief moment before disappearing. We will pause it to get a better look at it. These next three clips are very similar. All have a large UVP appear at the bottom right and cross the footboard and head to the doorway. Now we will review the video evidence from the wireless camera in the seance room. They are not the highest quality images, but we still think they are intriguing. Before we get started with the UVP clips in the seance room, I want to point out that there was zero air movement in the house. Here's a team member proving that with a digital airflow tester. Even as he was doing this, UVPs were all around him. In this first clip, a UVP starts at the bottom left and rises to the ceiling. It is then followed by two smaller ones starting at the bottom right. Another UVP appears at the bottom left and then dissolves near the table. This next clip is during the ghost box session we conducted in the seance room. As we hear "It is I" from the ghost box, a UVP appears and passes over one of our team members' head before disappearing.
It is I.
Later in the session, several UVPs appear and go down the back of another team member. After one materializes at the side of the team member to the left, a call was received from the nerve center that a white mist was noticed passing by him. In this last series of clips, you will see that as the session continued, UVPs moved all around the team. We have one final piece of video evidence that we would like to share. While reviewing one of the cameras in the blue bedroom, a movement to the left in the seance room doorway caught our attention. Now we will replay it in slow motion. Here is the video from the seance room. And again, we will slow it down. The loop in the cord had stayed that way for about an hour and a half. Here is our team member plugging it in at the start of the investigation. This is what it looked like from the blue bedroom when the cord was plugged in. The loop is clearly visible. This brings us to the end of part 2 of the evidence review from our investigation of the Blue Ball Inn that we conducted on July 3rd and 4th. In our next episode, we will conclude our series by taking a look at our evidence from the parlor, the kids' room, and the mirror room. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. We hope that you have enjoyed it and look forward to more of our upcoming evidence reviews. I'm Airick with B R Paranormal saying goodbye for now. Until our next episode, take care of yourself and each other, and I will see you then.